Hey, friends. So, we are on the eve of the big day tomorrow, and I am feeling some mixed feelings. I gotta be honest with you. I know in my gut that something went wrong during the competition. All signs have pointed to that. Anyone with any sort of common sense can look at it and see. Now, will our institutions hold? Will our DOJ act? Will we have a constitution after tomorrow at 12 p.m.? Those are the things that I don't know. I listened to Biden's 2 speeches that he gave today. He posted a clip on his IG that I'm going to play for you, and then I'm also going to play for you something that I screen recorded from his second event of the day. It is very hard for me to believe, given the words that he is saying. He's asking us to not lose hope. He's asking us to see the light. He is telling us that the righteous will not be forsaken. He is telling us that he will not hand over power to someone who abuses it. He says those words. And yet, there is a possible reality that he is a hypocrite tomorrow. And that breaks my heart. And it doesn't feel energetically right to me. This is a man who holds the Constitution to a high standard that he has taken an oath to for 50 years. It is very hard for me to believe that he's going to hand over the keys to the castle to a tyrant, to a cheater, to a liar, to someone who admitted today himself that Starboy is just so good with those voting machines. I know you've seen that. I'm not going to play that for you because my job here is to give you a daily dose of hope. So I'm going to play you what Biden said today. And I want you to hold on to his words, and I want you to manifest and believe that he will live by them, and that our government will live by them, and that the Constitution matters tomorrow. So let's see the first clip.
We must hold on to hope. We must stay engaged. We must always keep the faith in a better day to come. I'm not going anywhere. So, people of South Carolina, thank you for keeping the faith. It's been the honor of my life to serve as your president. The highest honor for Jill and our family. And as I close out this journey with you, I'm just as passionate about our work as I was as a 29-year-old kid. I'm in no ways tired. I've always heard before, we've come too far from where we started. Nobody told me the road would be easy. I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. I don't think the good Lord brought us this far to leave us behind. As we celebrate Dr. King's legacy and generations before and since, women and men enslaved and free, we have to remember one of his favorite hymns. Precious Lord, take my hand through the storm, through the night, and lead me into the light. Oh, God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. I owe you big. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I believe that he did not bring us this far to leave us. They are not going to abandon us. I have to believe that until the wheels come off, until the final moment. I must believe. I'm going to play you the next clip of what he said in the second speech he gave today.
South Carolina, I can go on, but the point is, we're proving that by remembering our history, we can make history. We know the battle for the soul of America continues. In this moment of strength of our institutions and democracy, the presidency, the Congress, the courts, a free and independent press, and yes, our institutions and our communities like this museum, they matter more than ever. To tell the truth of our nation, to stand up to what my dad said the worst of all sins was, the abuse of power. And I'm sure everyone gets a fair shot. That's what it's all about. To understand the journey of our democracy is difficult and ongoing, and the distance is short between peril and possibility. But we got to keep going. We owe it to all those who came before us here on these waters, and all those who are going to come after. Folks, there's so much we can do. We've got to stay involved. We've got to stay engaged. Let me close with where I started. My gratitude for all you've done for me. But most of all, for all you've done for our nation. Scripture says, I've been young and now I'm old, yet I've never seen the righteous forsaken. After all these years working alongside you, I have not seen the righteous forsaken. I love you all. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. My family owes you. We owe you. The nation owes you. May God keep the faith, and may God bless the souls of sacred place. God bless America.
If the truth of our nation really matters to him, something will happen tomorrow. And if it doesn't, we will regroup and we will figure out what we're going to do next. I don't want you to lose hope. I want you to listen to what he said, because he chose those words very specifically. I still think we could be in for a dramatic season finale tomorrow. As you know, I'm a writer-producer, and if I was writing the story of this, why not have it be in the 11th hour? I mean, that is the most dramatic version of the story. They have made it so that it is a private ceremony tomorrow. They have done that for a reason. They have made sure that anyone who could possibly create a bad situation is in an arena where they can shut down cell service, where they have to have metal detectors to go in. There's a reason for that. And it's not the cold. So I am still hopeful. There have been many signs pointing to things not being normal tomorrow. And so I'm going to live in the vibration that the result that we want is going to come to pass. And that's where I want you to be tonight as you go to bed. I want you to know that I love you and I'm with you and I have your backs. So I am sending you love. I am sending you solidarity, and I will see you in the next one.